even though he's a lovely guy.
Is he going to put on the gauntlet and snap their chances away?
No, he's going to put on the Gyros gauntlet and punch you in the face.
Crushing blow, too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. KB charged it all the way. We don't see that crushing blow anymore, but, you know, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was Jackie versus Gyros was the matchup that we get to see here, so expect some swinging hard. As we can see right now as well, shout-outs to 1xBet. Make sure you're betting responsibly and of 18 or over. But this first matchup begins pretty aggressively as Tekken Master's got half the work done already.
I like that he staggered in there too. Gets a raw down too. Okay. Okay, forward 3-1 to open up.
Oh, that's it. That is such a... What does Gur even do? He can't really land the sand trap. It depends on what move he has. I know that if he has the regular version, the hammer, I suppose, that is able to keep out of the goop. But if you use the quicksand where he appears on you and that's on the floor, he's dead.
And Jackies all day have been a nuisance to Gyros. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time, she's been able to crouch under so much of his stuff.
And and the dash punch crushing blow at that range is definitely going to take some damage out of there. But Gur, master of the flawless block, is going to get that punish on Jackie and get some good corner positioning here as well.
Good damage into a knockdown. I like the use of the shifting sands. That's going to considerably mess things up. And as I expected, he has the other version of the sand trap, so he's not going to be as vulnerable against the goop as you might expect.
Yeah, definitely a good situational awareness take there for Gur. Oh, dash punches his way out of the corner. Tekken Master,
That's
sneaky,
cute.
sneaky.
That was very cute indeed. Gur backing up and using the shifting sands to really try and mess up the leap. And although he was successful.
Yeah, that's the time to break away though for sure. And you know, Gur not out yet.
It was
take around.
It was a risky breakaway for Tekken Master because he loses the meter, but then you're going to get meaty forward 2. There's 4 hits coming your way. I'm not particularly sure I agree with that one, but either way, has time to build it back. Already done half the work of getting back that defensive bar. Oh, no confirm.
There, yeah, no confirm though. Ooh, Gur going with the jump to poke out there, challenging it. You love to see it because, you know, most people aren't that bold against Jackie.
I actually think that the shifting sands pulling Jackie away from Gyros' knee there helped her. He tried to go for the knee, which I'm sure would have been a detonation into plus frames. Empty jump mid, and now we begin the teleport out. We have to create this distance, stay safe.
The teleport out definitely being very helpful to Gur in those situations where Jackie gets him in that deadly corner. Goes for the splash, goes for the 1-1-1 string. Not quite a punish there for Tekken Master, but that 3-1 opener. Forward 3-1.
This is a scary position to be in now. Oh, the teleport into immediate command grab. Yeah, we are expecting respect in Tekken Master. Although he delivers it, still manages to get a good jump in into a game 1. And that is going to be the beginnings of things.
And I guess the pick for this is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I remember earlier on in the game, Cetrion always seemed to have gotten countered. Was it by Gyros?
It was a different time for sure, because you know back then the only Cetrion that we saw was Spring Cleaning. Yeah, and Spring Cleaning definitely didn't do as much of a good time against Infinite Warden. So and back then Gyros was a better character. You know, his 1-1-1 was better. His KBs were more practical. I said practical, still, easier to land.
And still with that 6-frame down 1.
Yeah, and his combos were bigger. If you'd believe, you'd never believe Gyros is the most nerfed character in this game because he's still good.
He's still great.
Just not as good as he was. But you are correct. The Spring Cleaning was the character that Gyros could do well against, and then often we would see Pocket Jackies come out. That's why we're talking about this. You know, the Pocket Jackies would come out because she was always able to kind of crouch. She was one of the only characters that could like deal with the forward 2 back then, because forward 2, 1-2 was an obnoxiously good string, but she could flawless block it. She could poke eventually. But she was one of the only characters that could actually do that because of her size. And you know, as we fast forward a year and a half or so, probably more, definitely a different matchup now.
Yeah, still giving some trouble to these players today.
Gyros is worse and Jackie is better.
But Gur, you gotta love him. You know, we don't have too many one-off, like this is the character that I play here. You know, we had Shang Tsung yesterday.
The moment we saw the reveal and Gyros appeared in that trailer, Gur was straight on Twitter saying, "This is my character," without question. Ooh, the shifting sands.
Oh, great punish on that, yeah.
Try leaping now.
So much damage too from that. Great opportunity for Gur to make work with that, but gonna get forward throw from Jackie. Tekken Master. Oh, Tekken Master tried to be cheeky there.
Now Gur, he's going to take a rather considerable amount of damage from the puddle all the same, but I think he's done so much now. It's just a trade that he's going to be content taking. The flawless block just to mess with the frames of the jump in. Tekken Master. Again, the flawless block is real.
Great defense there, though, from Gur. Challenges with the air-to-air. Okay, and that's going to amplify, and that's going to be the round for Gur.
I love it. He goes for the instant jump in anti-air. Not for a combo, but because he wants to set up the sand simulacrum. And it just gives him everything he wants in that case. Punish.
I feel like that was like, he was like, jump at me, just do it. And
oh, speaking of.
But,
yeah. Jump this, my friend.
Who got the laugh now?
Knockdown. We almost went completely coast to coast. That is insanity.
Oh! Won that air-to-air, but just the gravity wasn't quite there. Catch up.
Tried to go for the pickup. Unfortunately, not quite able to do it. And that's going to be a knockdown into more setup here from Tekken Master.
All right, Gur does have Fatal Blow available, so let's see what he can make work with this. I think that this is a safe range for him, but not much he can really do, but try and bait her in. This is good positioning, but he does use the teleport away.
Oh, he tries to be so cute.
The challenge.
I just don't think he had the meter in time. Right as it comes through and it whiffs, that is when the offensive bar came back. That is tragic timing from Gur. A matter of frames, really. And that would have been a detonation. All right, we tick now. Here comes the grab. Out of time.
Oh, went for the sand there. Oh, gets thrown. Okay. Went for the back throw that time.
Oh,
down 2.
The bait. Yeah. Empty jump down 2. It exists to blow up things like flawless block, or if you try and do up 2, sometimes you whiff it or whatever. That is a hard read, but my God, the reward.
I feel like because of Jackie just being so good in her kit at so many things, that we haven't really seen Gur try to use the jump in body splash as much. But as I say that, he does. He must have, you know, I cursed myself there.
Oh, right as he does it.
My goodness. Tekken Master.
Oh, typical Jackie leap. Right as you press a button or do a projectile. He's in big trouble now. The damage on the floor. He has to try and get out of there. Oh.
Not going to be able to clutch it out of that one. Tekken Master going up 2-0 against Gur.
The frustration there from Gur. Just how quickly things can go pear-shaped for you in this matchup. One leap is all it takes. The neutral, the full-screen game, Gur looking comfortable every step of the way, and then boom. You go for one clone, she leaps, and you regret it.
Yeah, I know this has to be hard too because Gur did so well, you know, at Dragon Temple, right?
Yeah.
And so maybe it was, you know, how good of a performance that was that really, you know, made people probably lab this matchup even more if they were thinking about it, knowing that Gur is just going to play Garrus. They were prepared. They did their homework.
Gur is an interesting one in this sense because you can go into a tournament preparing for Garrus, but no Garrus is Gur's Garrus.
Exactly.
Surprised I didn't get tongue twisted there, but here we are. That first round.
You did earlier, but you did good that time.
I recovered. I just swapped the words around, didn't I? God, easy mistake to make, but now we stagger the 1-1. This is that late game. We don't always commit to 1-1-1 now.
Oh, got caught whiffing there.
The immediate breakaway to deny the KB.
Great reaction there from Gur, too, on that throw. Okay. Gonna do the short hop. I think Gur's been on point a lot tonight with a lot of those short hops.
He's had an uncharacteristic amount offline of it working. Yeah, there's no point me even going into that because here comes the fatal blow.
Yeah.
I was about to talk about Gur and his short hops. Now we're offline and people block it. Never mind. We get a fatal blow confirmed into a match point.
Yeah, opened up too. It's crazy. It's just that mid, the forward 3-1.
Tekken Master is being incredibly opportunistic with how he's approaching Jackie so far. And just look at how much damage Gur is taking. Oh, yeah, that was basically 10%.
He just did the 1-1 and backed off. Oh, the double amplify one?
It is. The double amplify, if you try and anti-air, you get too comfortable with a standing one or a down one. You know Gur has those reactions too. He's trying to blow you up for it. Oh, so much of this life is going down.
Grease kick, amplify the grease kick. Trying to go for a setup there, it looks like, for Tekken Master instead of just, you know, continuing that pressure.
Oh, that spike just has not been the one. It's not worked out for him so far. The dash out to try and make it whiff. Right, we've got to go big or go home. He's got no life to work with.
Yeah, this could be it. So, you know, Tekken Master is on set point here. So Gur doing quick work, though. Here we go. This is kind of that opportunity. And fatal blow is still on the table. So one more hit into fatal blow. Gur's still in there.
That was such a good use of resources, Gur. Can he find it?
Oh,
that was a fatal blow with his name on it!
Oh, and he caught him slipping!
The active frames were real. Gur getting that conversion off the clone and spending both bars to make sure he is within fatal blow territory afterwards. And that was the plan, hook, line, and sinker. Perfect! But he's got a whole other round to go.
I feel one of the scariest characters when they have fatal blow is absolutely Garrus.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The neck! Nope, never mind. This is different. It's not as damaging.
The ribs.
It's not as damaging.
But it gives you the suck. Just pulls you in.
The hammers.
Just pulls you in. Rewinds time. That is definitely one of the scariest fatal blows, and for a reason. As
he goes for the raw command grab, and he pays the price, and he is in. Damage on the floor territory. Go! No. He's not even looking the right way. Garrus. The disappointment is written all over Gur's face. He really did have to give it his all. That was always going to be a difficult matchup for him.
Yeah,
Tekken Master has been a beast today.
I'm sure as a pro, there's always going to be more he thinks